but I think you knew that.
Welcome to Hollywood, where the streets are paved with gold, or at least gold-plated dreams. From the moment a star is born, they become more than just an actor, singer, or influencer. They become public property. Their triumphs are celebrated, their failures scrutinized, and their scandals? Well, those are practically served on a silver platter for the world to devour. But behind every juicy tabloid headline is a deeper story. One of immense pressure, exploitation, and the constant tug-of-war between public adoration and private despair. In this video, we're peeling back the glittering curtain to explore how celebrity scandals expose the darker underbelly of Hollywood. So grab your popcorn, because this is about to get dramatic and a little bit ridiculous. The life of a celebrity might look like a dream come true, but let's be honest. It's more like a pressure cooker wrapped in sequins. Stars are expected to look flawless, behave impeccably, and churn out hits, all while acting as role models for millions. Easy, right? Take Britney Spears, for example. When she burst onto the scene in the late 90s, she was America's sweetheart, a perfect blend of innocence and sex appeal. But as she transitioned from teen pop star to adult artist, the world wanted her to stay a teenager forever. Cue the meltdown heard round the world in 2007, complete with a shaved head and umbrella-wielding paparazzi takedown. Imagine being criticized for gaining 2 pounds, having a bad hair day, or, gasp, leaving the house without makeup. Now imagine that happening every day with the entire world watching. That's celebrity life. It's no wonder so many stars crack under the weight of constant scrutiny. Admit it, part of you wants to know what happened that made Britney grab that razor. There's something deeply human about watching someone else's perfect life unravel. It makes us feel, well, normal, and also a little smug. Hollywood might look glamorous, but it's also a breeding ground for exploitation. Power dynamics, unchecked egos, and a don't-rock-the-boat mentality have led to some of the industry's most damning scandals. Remember the hashtag #MeToo movement? When stories of Harvey Weinstein's predatory behavior came to light, it was like someone flipped over Hollywood's rock garden and exposed all the creepy crawlies underneath. Weinstein's decades-long reign of terror wasn't just about him. It revealed a culture of silence and complicity that enabled abuse to thrive. And then there's Britney Spears again, poor Brit. Her conservatorship saga was less about glitz and more about control. Imagine being a multi-millionaire and having to ask your dad for permission to buy a latte. For 13 years, Britney's life and finances were controlled by others, sparking the hashtag Free Britney movement and raising questions about how the industry treats its products. The entertainment industry is built on dreams and desperation. For every star, there are thousands of hopefuls willing to do anything to make it big. Unfortunately, that means power players can exploit talent without much pushback. Until recently, let's be real. There's a reason true crime documentaries and scandalous exposés dominate our streaming queues. We're obsessed with the how and why of bad behavior, especially when it involves the rich and famous. Hollywood and addiction go together like red carpets and stilettos. From Judy Garland's studio-prescribed pills to Whitney Houston's tragic struggles, the industry has a long history of enabling self-destruction. Whitney Houston's story is perhaps one of the most heartbreaking. With a voice that could move mountains, she was the epitome of talent. But the pressure to maintain an image, coupled with toxic relationships and substance abuse, led to her untimely death in 2012. Her story is a sobering reminder pun intended, of how fame can amplify personal demons. Demi Lovato's journey, on the other hand, offers a glimmer of hope after battling addiction and surviving a near-fatal overdose. Demi has become an advocate for mental health and sobriety, but their path to recovery wasn't easy, and it's a testament to the resilience required to survive in Hollywood. The same qualities that make someone a great performer, sensitivity, creativity, and drive, can also make them vulnerable to addiction. Add in a culture that glorifies partying and ignores cries for help, and you've got a recipe for disaster. There's something profoundly human about addiction stories. They're messy, raw, and relatable, even if the mess involves champagne-filled hot tubs and designer rehab centers. The media, both a star's best friend and worst enemy. From paparazzi snapping unflattering beach photos to tabloids spinning wild conspiracy theories, the press has long profited from celebrity scandals. Case in point, Princess Diana. Her tragic death in 1997 was a direct result of paparazzi chasing her car through the streets of Paris. And yet, the public's appetite for Diana's every move fueled the very industry that hounded her. Fast forward to the digital age, and social media has turned everyone into a wannabe paparazzo. When Kanye West tweets something outrageous, which is often, it's not just TMZ covering it. It's everyone with a smartphone and Wi-Fi. Celebrities sell. Scandals sell even more. The media is just giving us what we want. An endless supply of gossip and drama. Because schadenfreude is a powerful drug. Watching famous people stumble makes us feel a little better about our own lives. Plus, who doesn't love a good meme? Despite its flaws, the entertainment industry is slowly evolving. Movements like #MeToo and #TimesUp have sparked crucial conversations about power, consent, and accountability. Celebrities like Selena Gomez and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson are using their platforms to advocate for mental health and self-care. And then there's Taylor Swift, who took control of her narrative by re-recording her old albums. By doing so, she turned a legal battle into a creative triumph, proving that stars can reclaim their power. Change might be slow, but it's happening. And as long as we keep holding the industry accountable, there's hope for a brighter, less scandal-ridden future. Because deep down, we want our idols to succeed. After all, their stories aren't just entertainment. They're reflections of our own struggles and triumphs. So, why do celebrities end up in scandals? Because they're human, just like us, only with a lot more money and way worse PR teams. And why are we so obsessed with their private lives? Because their stories are a mix of the aspirational and the cautionary, offering both escapism and a reality check. In the end, the cost of fame is steep, but as long as there's a spotlight, someone will step into it, dreams in hand, ready to pay the price. If you like and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have more insights on celebrity and pop culture on the way.